Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Traci Reed Designs, and we are playing with Mix It Up Monday and combining the Make Merry, which is the new Christmas collection, and Festive, a collection. I don't remember if I think it was last year's, maybe the year before's, but it matches really well with the Make Merry collection, and so we are going to mix it up and pair those two together for our layouts. So in the description box below you'll see a link to Traci's blog. Go and check that out so you can see what all the other design team members who are playing along, how they've combined these two collections. I chose to focus on more the blues and the red, or actually it's more pink tones in both collections, and a little bit of green for my layouts. And so I'm starting with a white cardstock, and I just have some, I want to say tumbled glass, I believe is the Distress Oxide, and then I have two Distress mica stains. I think it's Wonderland, and I am not sure what the pink is. If you want to know, just let me know, and I will let you know in the description, or I'll let you know in the comments if anyone wants to know what the pink was. I forget, I don't have it in front of me, but I just added some color to my page, little bit of just spreading the ink on with a blender brush and then just splattering with those two mica mist colors. And then I'm just going to kind of take up some of the colors so this doesn't take quite as long to dry, because I definitely set it off to the side, or I have to leave it for a little bit to dry. But needless to say, I do really like these colors together. Like I said, I'm focusing on that blue and pink colors from the collection. So next up, I have actually just taken, I'm working with mostly scraps. I'm working with some traveler's notebook sized papers, and it's a combination of both collections. So this plaid that I have as triangles here that are going to go in each corner, that is from the Festive. The polka dotted paper that you see in the back with the blue, those are from the Make Merry. And then the Traveler's Notebook papers, so that's from the Make It Merry. And I'm just going to cut this strip down and layer it up down along the bottom. That paper there, like I said, and the 3x4 card that is in the background as well, that is also from the Make Merry. So those are the patterns that I chose to grab from that collection. And then the rest of the pattern papers I do believe are going to be from the Festive. So the star paper that's going to come in here, and then I think two Traveler's Notebook papers, which are again both from the Festive. So I'm just kind of designing my background here, and then I know my photo is going to come up here along with that 3x4 card, and I'm using the Traveler's Notebook and this polka dotted paper, and I'm going to use those really just as layers behind my photo. So it's going to get layered up by all of these fun patterns, and see how well they all go together. That polka dot is from Make It Merry, or Make Merry, and it has lots, or all the colors that are in the Festive collection. They're just slightly different shades of the same color. And so they paired super well together. So it's a great collection that if you're looking to add, if you have Festive already and are looking to add more options to your collection, this is a great one to pair with it. It'll give you tons more, because Traci's collections are jam-packed with elements, especially her Christmas collections. So you will not lack for any embellishing items for your pages for sure. And so I'm just going to finish layering up these papers. I did cut my Mickey head out of that green, because again, this photo is from Disney, in front of, right before you go down Main Street, during the Christmas party. And so I have this photo in black and white because I'm working with lots and lots of color. So I layered it all up there. I have my 3x4 card that's going to go off to one side. I have my triangles, and I did paper tear the triangles and the paper at the bottom. The other layers are not torn. I left those just clean sort of edges. And now comes the really fun part. I have cut everything out, or I have laid everything out for my background, glued it all down, and now I'm going to work on the embellishing. And I'm going to have embellishing on either side of the photo, and then my title is All I Want for Christmas Is You, because it's obviously a photo of my husband and I. And so I'm going to have my embellishments go on either side of my photo, and then over by my journaling card. Then with the title, it'll have embellishing, which is kind of like my second embellishment cluster. And then I have a small cluster down at the bottom just to tie the bottom of the page to the top. This is definitely a top heavy. I kind of went super embellished at the top and then working my way down to just a small embellishment cluster at the bottom to just tie it all together. I couldn't leave it. It definitely, too much white space for me. I have a hard time with white space. And so this just really kind of pulled the whole layout together to have another little cluster down there at the bottom. But I love this one. There's so much happening. I'm using florals from both collections, the digital florals from the Make Merry, and then the sticker sheet florals from the Festive collection. The holly are all from the Festive collection. I have some printed on glitter paper. I have some printed on a pearlescent, I want to say, paper, and then other just on regular matte photo paper. So a fun combination. So I get lots of fun texture and different dimension, I want to say, because I do pop up some of the things on the page, as well as I kind of bend up the florals. You'll see those better in the photos at the end, but I'm just fussing around here at this point, kind of laying everything out, and then I go off camera and glue it all down. So to finish this page off, I figured it just needed a little bit of sparkle because it's a Christmas layout and it's Disney, and how can you not add just a little bit of sparkle? I wanted to add sparkle, but I did not want to add color because, well, there's a lot going on this page. So I pulled out some, they were called moonshine sequins, and they're just a really sparkly kind of white, iridescent silver, kind of mirrored kind of sequin, and I'm just adding those in amongst all of my clusters all the way throughout this page, and it just adds that perfect little sparkle to the page. Once this is done, the still photos will be coming up next, so don't forget to check the description box, go to the blog, check out what everyone has created. I am sure, because we are mixing it up with these two collections, that the Festive collection will be on sale, so it's a great time to pick it up. And with that, here are the still photos, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.